This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Armstrong. Let's get this thing underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. On the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Hangs a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Short throw, running back takes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll be brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They'll carry your steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running game is working. The sticker there on 1st down. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. Stepping up fourth down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They pass to the flat to a receiver. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Well, for no option, just has to throw it away. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return. The offensive go to work on the 44.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Here's a target, and it's complete. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to 36.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still needing that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Tigers. They connect for 6. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now there's going to be a lot more focus on what this guy can do.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now at the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He finds the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. They got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. The quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
The short completion of the tight end. Defense will make this stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Graham behind the line. It's Anderson. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Solid drive in the making here. It's another first down as they cross the 40.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody...
That one's picked off. What a play.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He's back to throw again on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. Set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sticks. It's Tootin. And he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's right for a quick completion. Shows off a stiff on the Warriors' solid game.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run of the pass, then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They'll try to run this one in. He rushes into the end zone. Touchdown.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was witnessing a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. What a rough first half for this quarterback.
Already he's throwing one pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. Almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Canes bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff running right. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the center. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Chris, just think of the list of all the running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Pressure is coming. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
So here they come on fourth and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Breaks free. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So second and 6. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He fires this one and it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the hit changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route.
The pass is intercepted.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And they hit him, chases and releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or they
breaks into the clear. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. There's the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Here comes third and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Caught by the receiver. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal, to at least get some points, or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on fourth down.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Minnows are going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers. A couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Running with purpose. Moves the ball up to the 30.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Gets into space at the 50. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Second down after that previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. He's going to put it down and run. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package with the defense they're using here. But they almost let him slip through to pick up that first down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. Complete. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Big throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Canes will line up here on first down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense expecting one all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of the push to get anything going there.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And that will give them the lead now.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. Back in motion now. Looking for a receiver. They don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, all over college football, Chris, these offensive coordinators do a good job of saving 3 or 4 two-point plays just in case, just like this. Here, they came up with a play that they really liked and just didn't quite execute there for the conversion.
And to be tackled right at the 20, that's a good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense tries back onto the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Toss play, running right. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play.
Touchdown, Canes. They cap the drive with 6 points. try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun, he's hand off inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Anderson. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance.
Ooh, the ball is loose. Scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's sharp. That play will move the sticks. Set them up first down at the 42. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kurt, but it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Grinding away on the ground. He goes nowhere. Stopped short behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
We're going to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop here behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Rolling the dice a bit, up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He dumps it off to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
Down 5 late in the fourth quarter. Of course, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Looking to scramble. This is caught. Smart call there to go for 2 and make it a 3-point game in the late stages. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Jones. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And never had a chance tackled in the backfield. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important in the final minutes. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Looking to throw yet again. The pass is off target, and it is through as the third down pressure works.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So here we go. Down 1 score. We're going to go for it on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking for his back. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
He's running out of time here.
First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Great swings at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team, intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who wins.